What up, guys? Guffler on the next here. I am here with hold up. There we go. Alrighty. Anywho, what up, guys? Godfather99X here, and I am back to streaming. I'm back to streaming. I know I've been gone for about 2 weeks and everything. Mainly because of the fact that I moved. Yo, what up, emo child of death? How you doing? I moved and everything on 22nd, so, yeah. And, I basically just, like, been getting the gaming room set up. And, yeah. I just wanted to do that and, hold up. Video settings. Brightness, you good? Yes. Subtitles audio via controller? No. I don't want the audio via controller. That would suck. Like, I don't care for the audio via controller. Anyway, we're here with chicken plates painted red. And, I've tried playing it several times, but the game has issued so much that it just would not worth trying to play. And it's apparently I don't have any goddamn fucking save files for it. So let's get into it. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. Raymond Chandler, Big Sleep.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police.
My controller vibrating.
But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Yes. We'll all turn gray. We'll all turn gray.
Still, what do I expect?
I have physical copy, by the way.
We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement.
121 days till retirement? Nice.
What could possibly go wrong?
I love the visuals of the game. Rourke District, former Athletes Hotel. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk.
Maybe.
But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Yeah. So, ooh. New camera, navigate.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
I like looking around before I actually pick up 0, 9. No, we're going to hang up. Let's do 911. Let's see if that works. God. Is that even a number? Alrighty.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays. At least in this price range.
That is true.
I don't even know what these papers are. I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
Yeah, we'll get to the Gazelle. I just wanna
maybe nobody ever has.
Drawer.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
New function.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
Wait, so we have two things. Notebook is Detective Bet's friend. Here you gather vital information about the case, suspect or victims, and the locations you will visit. How does it work? Click on any text or picture in your notebook to read the translated version in your language. Interesting. Next category. Did used to be a nice place. Now we're competing who gets swallowed by decay first. The hotel's winning, but honestly, I'm not that far behind. Chicken Bleats, a favorite infected duo. Santino, Sonny Featherland, and Marty McChicken gained fame through a cape the press called the Bloody New Year's Eve. They flew high for almost 10 years, with a fatal brawl put to an end to their legend. There is a series of novels about them by Meredith H. Marble. They had published 10 books over the course of 7 years before the series faded out of public interest, as did the Chicken Police itself. City of Clawville. Clawville have been in an independent city-state for more than 900... Jesus, fuck, 900 years? What the what? 900 years is huge. 900 years is fucking huge. During the city foundation, 4 nations had joined forces, represented by the 4 animal figures and the 4 heads on the crests of Clawville. In reality, the tribal alliance of the reptiles and the great insect clans have also played an essential part in city founding, but they never got to be represented on the crest. They gave birth to a political and cultural antagonism between the species. Clawville preserves its political autonomy and the dream that it's the only state in the wilderness where predators and prey of any race can live in peace, hence the name the City of 1,000 Colors. Let's go through our stats. Questionnaire achievements. There are 32 achievements. FedEx entry found. Let's
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
Okay. Oh, we can turn on light pictures.
The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Maybe, who knows?
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
Oh, so Marty... Hold up, I need to go back to the
This is
book.
one of the most beautiful memories from my old life. Before Molly left me. and took our daughter.
That's a parrot. Okay, I guess speech you can, breed together to make something new, I guess?
Davis,
I don't know.
the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Interesting.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
Alrighty,
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here, whether I like it or not.
Maybe. Who knows? Is there anything else before I talk to her? I'm gonna hold
My wife took all the good ones. She knew they'd only gathered dust here, and she was right.
Okay, I think we've seen everything. So, we do have 3 things in our inventory. Here you will store all the essential items throughout the case.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now.
Okay, change selection.
Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway. Okay. Oh man, I totally get you.
I totally get you. Alrighty, let's talk to the gazelle.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah. Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Oh. Autoplay on.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one, and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Okay.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Okay. Okay, so, Deborah...
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Okay, so we have 3 new entries. Let's look at Deborah. Impala Apixia... I'm not gonna even try pronouncing that. Gender female. Pretty and fragile, nothing too special. She's running errands for an employer, a sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy or influential family. Okay, the wild ones. 3 gods are revered in most places across the wilderness. They're the great wild ones who make up the holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. Karate is goddess creation. Tepti is the lord of destruction, and Nekvatiti is the genderless ghost of silence and nothingness. Keeping the balance between creation and destruction is their never-ending conflict. Okay. I did not realize I could just do this. That is nice. So let's talk to her again.
Better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
Exactly.
It's a very
what
strange
kind of
matter.
threats?
First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Okay. Hold up. Dude, the victim, a lady at Target, saying all of them are written. Okay. Hi, Spotty. I don't know if you heard the dog in the background. Alrighty, hi. What are you doing under the desk? Like the butt scratchers or the butt scratchers? There we go. Sorry. Giving doggo.
So,
Something like that, Deborah.
Okay, hold up.
so this is the part where the interrogation comes. Like in those detective movies.
Something like that, Deborah. Yes.
Question. Focus on what you know about subject. Said he or she spitch it. Subject Dondo, the fellow graduate spitches. I need to concentrate, focus, spitch it. Okay. He had spitches, I am spitching. Wires at spitches. I love how they fucking throw comedy in. Let's gather impressions from subjects. Each impression adds a new question line. Okay. Detective meter is better. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it in positive side, okay? Blah, blah, blah. I like that. Plus 100.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Hey, I must be cautious and smart. The dame seems shy. Okay. Who exactly
are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Okay, so... Okay, so... We've unlocked a lot of stuff, as you saw. I don't know exactly, like, what exactly I need to be doing. I'm bringing the light closer because, when I'm like this, my face just seems really fucking gray. And I don't need that. So, bringing the lights closer in. Yeah, that works. Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Flowerville?
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
Plus 10. Okay, so we need to be caught. She's shy and doubtful right now. She's also deemed. Let's see, and when it's time, we can go hard. When did you have to visit me?
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Alrighty. Do you even know what you want? Were you born in... Why did you come visit me? Why not your employer herself? Do you know what you want? Were you born and raised in Clawville? I'm honestly probably going to go with this one.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How
Okay.
so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Alrighty, so... Let's get straight to the point. Let's focus on that.
What do you want from me?
Me?
Oh, don't be silly, Deborah. I mean your employer. I was just talking to myself out loud.
Well, Miss Katsenko thinks you're a great detective, and you're also reliable. That's why I came.
Did she also give you the lockpick?
Please, could you let this go? I'm really embarrassed.
Sorry, sweetheart. I'm just teasing you. As soon as I saw you, you were forgiven.
That's very nice of you.
It has nothing to do with being nice, Deborah, but you're welcome.
Alrighty, so...
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Alrighty, so...
If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland...
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
Please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Jesus,
Tell
fuck.
me, Deborah,
Okay,
why should I believe you at all?
okay, that was a bad
Because my
choice.
mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer.
Be honest and tell me why
Be
you're
honest
so
and tell
afraid.
me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it
Alrighty.
mildly, I think I understand it all.
We've gotten a
Wessler.
lot of
This
new
little piece of the
clues
puzzle
and
changes
all that.
everything.
Hey, I got 90%. Okay, Deborah Ibanez, final thought, the legendary chicken blade back in action, still a bit wary, but untarnished. Good work. The employer currently significant other, the infinite gangster, Ibanez Wetzler. Okay, so before we go on, I need to read all this. The mysterious messenger admits Deborah Ibanez, employer, it certain admits Natasha. The employer, Natasha, current significant other, is the infinite gangster, Ibanez Wetzler. So let's go do people, because we have a lot of stuff. She's afraid and secretive, or an outstanding actress. In any case, not everything she told me is true. I'm pretty sure about that. Her current employer bolstered the rank of Ibanez Wetzer, put mildly the explained cloud of fear surrounding Miss Ibanez. Okay. So Natasha Cat Felix Cactus. She had remarkably green eyes and she's definitely in trouble, so am I. She's employer, allegedly she redeemed serious threats. Currently girlfriend of notorious gangster Ibanez Wetzler to explain plotting, mainly the excessive secrecy. Let's look at you, rat. Good looking, charismatic, and a clucking gangster. Fucking gangster. My voice cracked right there. I don't know why. One of the most well gangsters in Clawville, real estate Mongol, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler, and information broker. That's only half of what I heard about him. He had just dirty little paws everywhere in the city's underworld. Alrighty. Let's talk to
Why don't
her?
you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
New item. Okay, so we got a new item. I know Molly very well. Please note that when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman. And
I know Molly very
Oh.
well.
I didn't have to read
Please
it.
note this when
Okay.
deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend.
She's our club.
Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
I believe Molly
Mr.
is...
Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell
Czar
me she's
Club.
not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that,
New
Sonny.
person. Oh. God damn, we got so many. Okay, so I'll find Natasha at the Caesar Club. Natasha must know my wife Molly from somewhere. Perhaps she has very good informants. I might find out what the connection is. People. Okay, so we got Lewis. Lucy Hayworth, Rabbit, Jenner, an old friend of mine. He is stuttering heavily when he talks. Lewis is the owner of the once reputable Atlas Hotel and a good friend of mine. At the moment, he's my landlord. It's only the two of us living in this unbelievably enormous hotel. He writes about detective stories and he's glad to help me whenever I ask him. 555-932. I'm in a Westward. Okay, so we need to go here. She owns the Caesar Club. And then one of the most famous nightclubs in the city, owner of Jujit Booties and Hearted Fits frequent the crates. And it's the famous for not serving cops, except if they're knee deep in the dirt. Okay, so let's use the 555. Hold up. It's 555932. Alrighty, I thought it was that. 932. There we go.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Alrighty.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Interesting. Alrighty, so let's talk
Could
to
I ask
Deborah.
you a few more questions, Deborah?
Feel free, Sonny.
Ooh, new function, ask.
I've already told you more about myself than I wanted to.
Afraid you'll get your hands dirty?
I'm afraid I already did. I've already told you more.
Afraid?
I'm afraid I...
You think my whereabouts aren't a secret?
Do you think they ever were?
Well, I was hoping.
Clawville is a big city, but not so big that Santino Featherland can hide in it.
Oh, please. Flatter me more.
Alrighty. Hobart Ivan Westler.
So, Ibn Wessler, eh?
Ibn.
You know you could have dropped the bomb a little earlier.
If I started with that, I'm sure you would have thrown me out.
You're right. He's one of the most dangerous gangsters in the city.
I only know he's an influential businessman.
Isn't that the same?
Not even you can see the world as that black and white.
Everything is black and white right now.
Sonny, I've already told you what I know. I've never read the message. My job was to give it to you and nothing more.
You really are this innocent, aren't you?
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Let me give you some advice, sister. Leave the city and get as far as you can from the likes of Ibn Wessler.
It's not so simple, Mr. Featherland. My mistress needs me.
Is she really that important to you? That you drive around in the dead of night to questionable places to deliver messages you know absolutely nothing about?
That is
I
true.
would do more than that for
That
her.
is true.
I see. You're smooth. Real smooth.
Thank you, Mr. Featherland.
Sonny, please. Just Sonny.
I was hoping for a joke.
So this Natasha dame.
Look, I'm just the messenger. You have to talk to my mistress about the details. Miss Katsenko was very clear on this matter.
I see. But
Please, Sonny, let's not make this even more uncomfortable.
okay, understood. Let's drop it.
Thank you.
Why do I have the feeling these big Bambi eyes would get me into trouble?
I don't know. Lewis.
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Hopefully. Okay. So, people, Deborah, she lied to me in many little things. The whole blackmail story she told me about should be taken with a grain of salt. They killed the department, aka the meat grinder, a huge dark building for shady people. And I don't necessarily mean those who are sitting in jail. Yep. I mean, not all cops are bad. But in this kind of case, then yeah. Limited scenes are open for specific duration, which is determined by the main story progression. If you're a completionist, be sure to visit all of them before you move to. Closed scenes cannot be reached for the time being. The stage will often change throughout the story progression and give you temporary or permanent. Main scene move the story forward. These scenes are determined which locations open up or close down. You need to complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Okay then. If you don't want to visit any of the limits, you may not be able to visit them later. I love how it's just slowly going in. I wonder how far it actually goes in. About that far. Let's go. I love these little scenes right here.
New Year's Eve.
These scenes
and I was
are
driving,
amazing.
half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much?
Yes.
All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
I don't know. You tell me. Chapter 1, Detour. That was just the prologue.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Okay, so we got the squad
Back in the
car.
day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages.
Bullet holes.
This happened when that old bloodhound, Blood Boil, was promoted to chief of police.
What do you mean? Okay, so we got a poster.
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back, immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief.
For the crown, for the king. We need you, citizens. It's all fucking dogs. We have and there's a cat. Or a lion. There's a lion back there. That could be a cheetah or a cougar. Police
Did you
trucks.
miss me? No? Same here.
Okay, before we go inside, let's talk to this random person.
Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
Interesting.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching at over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this burly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Okay, so we got 4 more things, and that's it for people. Male special feature. I hate him. Little lat's plug. He's too small of a fish in the ocean to be worth driving. Mates and roids. Male. I hate him as much I hate his partner Phyllis. So hedgehog and porcupine. That's funny though. Big and dumb. It resembles my partner Marty a little, except that Roy doesn't have a kind heart.
By the way, what's with the raincoats? Couldn't you find an umbrella?
Why? Frank says it'll be rain. And see, it's raining. He's a frog, so he must know.
Yeah, well, I'm a rooster, but I hate getting up early.
Raincoats are just fine, okay. You have a problem with that, Sonny?
No, just, you know, the
funny.
spikes sticking through and all.
Is something wrong with our spikes, chicken?
Yeah, you know what? Just forget it.
Love that. Okay, let's go through the entrance.
Here we are again. Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
Bosco, Officer Barkman, Jardy. Let's look. Vending
Marty
machine.
drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic.
That's likely.
Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick.
Shooting. Okay, so before we do that, we're gonna.
All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good.
Okay. Let's talk to Monica.
Monica Rosen.
That's where we look at her.
Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city.
Alrighty, so let's talk to her.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Alrighty. New personal info. Oh, we got like... Botsko. They say he's able to devour anything that crosses his path. That's why he gets named Chowhound. Hummingbird. She can watch over 1,000 things at once, and she is an angel. The soul and heart of complete storm. She's a hummingbird in theory. But many say she is a real angel who fell from the sky. When I used to come to his station daily, her presence was the sugar in my bitter morning coffee. He's an old and blind and unrepairable wreck. Blood boiled. The chief is real legend. He also hates me. Maybe we should not talk. I also want to do something. Fuck, I can't do that. Mort
Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time?
Alrighty, let's see what he did.
Mort, you scabious beast. What the hell did you do?
It's Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Alrighty.
Did that
Hey,
ever
what up,
bother
nuclear
you,
winner?
Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
What? Did you
Where's
eat
your
somebody?
little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jesse is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. You understand that, don't you?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane
Bubo?
owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny
Definitely.
boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon.
So we got 3 more things which I want to look at. Let's look at you. A light-fingered bastard. He's blind at bat, but also one of the biggest scoundrels that city has ever seen. He could be a good guy, but got lost somewhere halfway, and how he told to save himself. There was some fight in club where Mort was at. What a surprise. He's an old friend, so I can put in a good word for him. Eagle Owl, Morphit's Nurk, old and ugly, but he's an old friend from the golden days of Chicken Plates. Okay, so what is Mort exactly? Komodo Dragon, yes! I knew it! He must have ate somebody. What up, nuclear winner? Yo. Alrighty, we got Bosco. Fuck. And then we also got Officer Barkman and Officer Jourdain.
Detective Chow Hound Bosco. He thinks he's a real alpha, but nah, he's just a lapdog.
Can you guys hear me? I'm just curious. Alrighty, yeah. Alrighty, good. I did making sure because I had to unplug it to be able to.
Holy wild ones! Look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kinda lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
Let's read people. Bosco, Detective Portfolio, alias Bosco. He works in the predatory division, as I do, or as I used to do, to be more precise. Let's go through the codex. Moses is a Tibetan sandfox, and Plato is a pallet cat. They're old rivals of Sonny and Marty, currently working at the Clawville PD Homicide Division. Interesting.
One of Blood Boil's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course.
Alrighty.
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. I'm really not in the mood to meet Deputy Malloy, or any of my ex-colleagues from the Predatory Division.
Alrighty, so do we have the thing for them? No, we do not. Interesting.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Alrighty. Let's look at the... Keep your gun clean, Mr. Lawman. Hey, you. If you let the...
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
Box is open again. Ammunition box is open again. I'll kick you your clucking ass, Marty.
I was just about to go when you came in, so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
You're right. I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty, okay, so Marty gun.
I know her well. Marty calls her Susie, and I have to say, this little she-devil pulled us out of many tough situations over the years.
Alrighty, and then Claudia.
Tiny, dark, and angry, and hits you where it hurts the most. I believe
Linda.
This piece is forbidden. Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection, so it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever complained.
That is a beautiful piece.
Her Majesty
Big Bertha,
Bertha. Or rather, Big Bertha 2, because there was one before her. A sawed-off little broad, but we lost her in a swamp. Marty cried for a week. But once he saw this giant lady here, the balance of the universe was restored.
Let's go for shooting practice. Get a hint, aim your gun down it, and avoid shooting hot hits. Simple like that. Shooting enemies increase your points in remaining time while hitting hot hit does the opposite. All up to you. Fire away, you'll need to reload your gun after 6 shots, but even faster. I want to be Marty. I only got 800 points. God damn it, achievement unlocked. Oh, sharpshooter. Score at least 5,000 points at shooting range. Okay, before we go on, I want to, earn date need old. Complete. Oh, there's like 5 chapters. Find all chicken complete, get all the, let's see this. Steal the event you achieved from Caesar Club. Complete all questionnaires with living legend results. Talk to Marty about feeling before confronting Wetzler. Get all personal. And separate. That's separated. Alrighty. Get secret. There's a secret ending. Okay. Talk with all characters. Get all the 58 art gallery pictures. Die at least 3 times in the on the burning ship. Okay. Okay, interesting. Help Mort get a room for tonight. Visit Hop Dog. Did serve Blood Boy Pizza at least 3 times. Get to the point where Natasha kills Albert Wetzler. Ask Natasha about Ivan and Wetzler. And alrighty. Talk with Supervan nurse at the asylum. With 0 failed questioning. Okay. So I don't have to do leaf shooting range.
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Marty.
Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost? This is the PD building, you know.
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car. Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Alrighty, so we got new personal info and some... So, chicken, usual height and weight for a fowl, shining white feather, he shot me once, I deserved it. We've been partnered for almost 10 long, hard years. Well, we were, because now he's only helping me unofficially until I wrap up the case. Marty is a hothead with a hard fit, but he's loyal until the end, and I can count on him in every way. Especially if guns are in the picture. That's when he reveals the true self, and that's when I don't ever want to get into a not anymore late. Yeah. Is there anything else?
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hop dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Okay, we got
like last time?
Those were, different times, Marty. With a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city, then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Wow. Okay, so we have two. Zip. Raccoon, an old enemy who become the good friends over the years. Blated's Hop Dog. Plates of fame for exceptional copy and exceptional freaking whim that take place around the dwelling, not in terms of life operating, and he joined outside of Roachtown. Roachtown, interesting. Alrighty, so... Oh.
Honestly, I have a really bad feeling about this.
Okay, so I remember there was a trophy. It served royal pizza at least 3 times. Okay.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission,
I'm gonna have to
course.
show pizza if I can. I'm gonna be honest.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
Aww. Okay, so
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds. What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you
I want to do
need
the 3
something,
time.
Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight. What is it, Santino? And you...
No, sir.
Then get out of...
Okay, so I don't know if that's Okay, so let's go to people and go to Blood Boil. Dog, Chief is real legend, he also hates me. My bots and living tattoo, Dutch is he a tough, ruthless, and above all, unbribable, and of course he's a racist bastard, but still, I don't want to be here when he retires to witness how chaos devoured Clawville. Good. Hop Dog, plates famous for exceptional coffee, not insurance. Caesar Club, one of the most famous nightclubs in the city, owner of Jutsu Booties. Okay. I'm gonna do this one time. One more time.
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
Okay, I don't think it's...
We can't
this one right
avoid
now.
speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too.
Is it...
Do you remember when they changed the old coat of arms and we used it as target practice?
I remember Blood Boil catching us and almost suspending us because of your stupid shit.
My stupid shit? I remember it was your idea. And you were drunk as hell.
Yeah, and I remember you... Oh, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you still drink that garbage?
Hey, it's not garbage, okay? Allegedly, they've used it as medicine once, if you must know.
Yeah, once they used to heal with bloodletting too, Marty. Don't believe everything that's on these labels. You're not a little chick anymore.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, let's talk to Bosco.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
No, yeah, that's true.
Are you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Yeesh, get a room, you two.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Shut up, Marty. New function. Yes.
What have you heard about the Hop Dog? Is it still standing?
Yeah, it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood. You shouldn't either. Things have escalated there recently.
How recently?
What do you know about Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days. But he's been seen in the company of the Attorney General.
Attorney General Hamtaro, eh? That's interesting. Thanks.
Why are you so interested in that rat? If you want another hole in your comb, I could help you too, you know.
Just professional curiosity.
Yeah, of course. And I'm a fluffy little Labrador.
No.
Whoa, 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 you forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny. Ibn Clucking Wessler? What the hell did you get into?
Far as I remember, you didn't let me tell you in the first place. Well, you're in now. No way back.
You're a piece of shit, Sonny, you hear me? What's this all about?
Easy, chicken. I'll tell you everything soon enough. Let's just get the hell out of here first.
If I already told you it's a pleasure working with you again?
No, but that's always good to hear, partner.
Cluck off.
Cluck off. I'm gonna start using cluck off again. Like, I'm gonna
Why is
start
it so
using it.
quiet in here? Shouldn't it be a madhouse by now?
The midnight madness is yet to come, Sonny. Just wait for it.
My time's too valuable for that, pal.
And you're trespassing. Rules of suspension, remember? I can see you're up to no good.
Who, us? Ridiculous.
If you say so. But I advise you to keep it low. Especially you, Sonny. How many days do you have until retirement?
121. 120 soon.
Don't be a knucklehead and get yourself fired.
Thanks for your eternal wisdom, Bosco. I'm definitely coming to you again next time. Oof, I gotta say, good old Bosco looks like shit.
Yeah, like a beaten dog.
While you, on the other hand, you just got older. Way older.
Shut the clock up, Marty.
Shut up, Marty.
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we have something in our codex. The Hive Roach Town. Kobuk, known as the Hive Roach Town, was one part of the city, but then became a wall-off ghetto where 98% of the city and insect population forced to live. Currently, the biggest threat to the city are the riots in the Hive that have almost driven the city state to the brink of civil war multiple times already. Jesus, that's insane. Alrighty, let's get out, and there it's hotel. There's a timed event here.
Yeesh, my condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too. An impala, maybe?
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
Ah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Sure, just do it quietly.
Okay.
You know, this city's outgrown us.
Why do you say that?
Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted air, the sirens, and the smell of cordite.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us. Clawville's Clawville. We're just getting older.
No,
Very
there
true.
really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
You're screwing my mood.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
Yeah, don't be screwing with it, mood. But also, Marty, shut the fuck up.
My wife took all the good. I suppose 2 shots was enough for today. At least until we learn what this Natasha woman really wants.
Alrighty, so
It would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure, you could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too. Has a similar stink.
Believe me, Marty, I thought about it.
Why am I not surprised? Have you
Typewriter.
started on your great novel yet?
I've already started working on my will, but I realized I'd have to leave everything to you, so cluck that.
Pity. I've always wanted a chicken coop smelling like old socks and bourbon.
You'll have to earn it first, Marty.
Pile of
I'm
paper.
gonna clean up here one day. Yeah, and one day the sun's gonna explode too.
Not wrong there. Drawer. Nothing in here.
The old days. You know, I miss him sometimes.
What? The hype? Us as celebrity cops?
Nah, the work, the buzz, the phone ringing at 4 a.m. and knowing if you pick it up, you'll be dragged into something terrible, because that's your job. And of course, you pick it up every clucking time.
I'm not sure it's healthy to enjoy that.
Hey, no healthy animal becomes a cop in Clawville.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So this is them.
Yeah, the wild gentlemen. They were role models when I was a kid.
Well, you must have been a weird kid.
Oh.
Which ain't surprising. My idols were the White Wolf and Super Squirrel.
The White Wolf, eh? Explains a lot. You know, when I was back in Averia, Clawville and the whole let's live together in peace bullshit seemed like an unattainable dream. Those guys made it happen. The city rose from the ashes of the Great Fire.
The Great Fire.
But look at it now. And what would have become of you if you hadn't ended up in Clawville? Maybe you'd even be happy?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Ah, man, I can't imagine how you feel. The only good thing you ever had, huh?
Shut up, Marty.
Sure.
Okay.
Who's that shaggy creature?
That's M.B. Davis, you bird brain.
Politician?
Am I gonna have to smash your beak?
Seriously, I don't know who the hell he is.
Jesus, Sonny, what the hell?
I didn't know you used to be a kindergarten teacher. But leather?
Are you not
It's
wearing leather
history.
right now?
So back off.
I'm touched by the trust you have in me, Boss Bird.
There are things better left undisturbed, okay?
Aren't you
Yeah,
wearing leather
got
right
it.
now, though? Well, let's look at our codex. Civilization organization charted by the most influenced animals. City, the fire of 867 had almost entirely wiped Clawville off the face of the wilderness. When the wild gentlemen intervened and built the city anew using all their money and influence, they were heroes, or at least they were regarded as such. Some believe the fire what they're doing ended with all part of national security, but most likely you will never know it's true. Jesus. A country inhabited exclusively by birds, it's a picturesque modern place governed by a dramatic parliament, it burdened by 2 seas, and its economic built mostly on air transport, commerce, and its aerial military. The country's on neutral terms with almost every other nation, except for the Great Meat War, had kept its standpoint all throughout the known history. Not long after the Meat War and following the economic crisis in 893, fire almost destroyed the entire city of Clawville. Originated in the Rathwell district, not even the River Thames was able to stand in its way. And the fire hell incarnate, after which city had to be built up again almost from scratch. Leather and fur used to be high fashion, but nowadays, especially in Clawville, the use of real leather and fur is quite rare. Not totally illegal to wear the kind of clothes yet, if you can afford it, but it's quite despicable to put them out.
Maybe in another lifetime, old bird.
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years ago. When Molly left.
Ooh, that was a wild night.
Yeah.
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat shield to cover your ass.
Times have changed, Marty. And I don't call anyone.
All right, Boss Bird. Whatever you say.
New function, ask.
Have you
Caesar
been
Club.
there before?
Never. You know, it's not my style. It's too fancy for me. I'm more like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint type.
Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out of trouble, okay?
What trouble?
That's
Alrighty.
the spirit.
Deborah
So
Ibanez.
she just turned up with a message and this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored. Or maybe there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you for old time's sake.
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of humor. You know that better than anyone.
That's for sure. So the Czar Club, huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good. But that's all? It's kind of weak for a clue.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve. We deserve some fun, right?
Well, that's
That is true.
But it's never that easy with you, Boss Bird. There's something you're not telling me, right?
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah, if you say so. Oh,
Not
hi,
now.
Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
Sinclair is doing fine, thanks. Anyway, you still talk to your guns?
Yeah, and so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul, and it's useful.
I can't believe you're allowed to walk around freely, Birdie.
Oh, if you only knew what I'm packing right now.
I don't want to know what's under your feathers, Marty.
Okay then, Marty. What the fuck? Let's call what's his name real quick. I did want to see if I can. 5, 5, 5, 9, 3, 2. Let's see if he'll pick up. Damn it. Alrighty, I think we're done here, maybe? I'm trying to think. I think we're done here. Alrighty, let's go to Hop Dog.
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back.
6 a.m.
My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Oof. Ooh, I love this.
Did this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could. Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk by now.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
That is
Doesn't it
true.
remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Yeah,
Got
shut
you
up.
there, old bird.
Marty, just shut up.
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
Warning, we don't serve bugs
Of
here.
all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Oh, God.
Wait, what? Why?
Oh,
They
God.
pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Oh, God. The god of pancakes.
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
Sometimes the most natural connections lead us astray.
Who said that?
A natural-born genius?
Yeah, right.
Oh, continue playing, please. I love... Thank you.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't
That's
speak of the
true.
devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to?
That's also very likely.
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music. I mean, he's doing something. Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs. Or
That
worse.
is true.
You know about the light.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Yeah, their afterlife. If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
Yeah, I've heard that. Maybe it's not a bad way to go.
That depends on your point of view. Poor Bug.
At least, you mean?
Yeah, that depends.
Okay, we're done. Let's, and...
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Alrighty. So, ooh, we unlocked in humans. Okay. Zip, raccoon, an old enemy, blah blah. He used to be a small-time criminal, but the underworld pushed him out. Now he makes the best coffee in the whole city in a rundown roadside rest area. Oh, and he also proved to be a rather useful police informant. Before we do anything, let's look at the poster.
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
I like Marty. He's chill. He's cool. I like him. Cold
The
coffee.
highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
Doodles. Fuck the
What
king.
insight?
Where all the
Well,
cards go?
that's a good question, pal.
Jukebox. Not all cops are. Ooh, like. Alrighty. I like that. Ooh, beautiful. No fly, tell no tales. For a handful of feathers. Alrighty. Damn it! I wanted it to continue playing like that.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat. But don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
That is true. We got a new codex entry. Let's see what the codex entry is. Meat replacement or meat substitutes are made it possible to reduce meat consumption, predation, and domestic cannibalism in the whole wilderness. These products are widespread nowadays and are not only popular with predators, but all kinds of animals. Nice. Let's look at Zip.
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
Okay, let's look at the new info on Zip. Zip is getting hold. He still has connections. It's worth questioning about everything, but time has had its way with him too. Talk.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
It's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of
I love
fact,
its,
it's quite
tattoos.
noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
Alrighty. People. Wait, you're down here. Okay. He'd been acting strangely as if he was trying to withdraw from his own shady business, live a simple life with simple pleasures. That wouldn't be a problem itself, but that just isn't like him. Mongrel make it one of the most infamous henchmen of Eben Wetzler. Known by many rather scary nicknames thanks to its cruel nature. Sonny and Marty have crossed paths with Mick before, and it took a lot of effort to get out of those encounters with Feathers intact.
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Nice.
now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner.
Marty, shut the fuck up.
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
Okay, so we got new personal info.
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, what's your beak?
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
Alrighty, let's ask about Hobart Eben Wetzler.
So, Ibben's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Why?
Natasha.
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean, really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
I mean, if you got a nickname for him already, yeah.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Your mother's a goat.
That Natasha's a mysterious woman. A real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice. Makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club. Just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibben's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibben's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder, ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibben not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I clucking will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
I love how they all just...
You sure talk a lot.
maybe the past is haunting me. Once a rat, always a rat, right?
Oh, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
It's more than what many others get, believe me.
He doing stuff on the backside.
What's this no insects allowed shit? You're not like that.
What do you think? If I let one in, all of them will follow. And then I can forget my regular clientele for good.
What clientele? There's no one here.
That's it. Would you take even that away from me?
Alrighty.
What's this no...
What do you...
What
Okay.
That's it.
We're done talking with them. We got 2 new things. People. He was the singing sensation of the millions and later became the owner under Ivan's patronage. Mundonans of her path before that, though. And then you. Zip was delivering information to Ivan up to a couple years ago. He was already working as a police informant then, so he may have been reporting to both sides. Sneaky little bastard. Don't trust a raccoon. Tell athletes I've been to up Caesar Club, Clawville. I don't think there's anything else to do there, but we'll go to upper downtown.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt.
Yep.
The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
I just love the look of that.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville...
Shut up, Marty.
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird.
Alrighty. So, I've been playing for an hour and 46 minutes. I want to end it right here. I think that's a good note to end it on. I think there's like 4 or 5 chapters in here from what I saw. Who knows? But, yeah. I want to end it here mainly because I've been playing for almost 2 hours. That's at a good spot, and I am tired. So I'm going to go chill with Doggo. So anyway, I'm glad I actually came back to that game. I know I restarted the whole game. I don't have any videos up on it. I've tried playing it before, but playing it via PS4, live streaming without a computer, it's tough. So, yeah. But I got my PC right here. Like, it's right here where I'm at. I literally have my finger on the glass. I have the hand. Anyway. I'm sorry I didn't talk a lot. They do much of talking, and it's interesting. It's interesting. I need to know why are they going after Natasha for? that's interesting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, please do like button and fates, comment, subscribe, share with friends and family to let family know I do because a lot of my videos. Also, if you do subscribe, please turn that notification bell icon on to get notified when I upload a video or go live. I usually go live. For people on Twitch, drop me a follow. It's free, easy. You don't have to do crap. I just chill, play video games, and just have a great time. And just talk when I can. I don't know what else to say in all honesty. I'm glad I'm back to streaming. Sorry that it took so long. Sorry it took 2 weeks. I was getting everything set up. I didn't want I got the room to almost how I want it. But also, I still have a few things to do. Not that much. I still have to buy some cords to be able to stream to you guys. And, yeah. Any hootie. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!